Good morning, Paul Derby, Derby & Associates, Remax Real Estate, right here in Lansing. And today I am down in Holt, Michigan, and we're going to be visiting one of my good friends, Doug Daigle, right here at American Flooring. Doug has been in the business for 21 years, and we're going to go in and we're going to hear his story and hear what his company is all about. Come on in, let's take a look. Here I am with my good friend Doug Daigle down here at American Flooring in Holt, and we are going to do a local business highlight on his business, and we're going to hear Doug's story. Doug, how you doing this morning?
Not bad, Paul. How are you?
I am doing awesome.
Good.
Thanks for letting us come in and highlight your business today.
You're welcome.
And I want to share your story. You know, what you do here. I mean, obviously you're a flooring company.
Yes.
But let's hear what you do in a couple questions I want to start off with. How long have you been in business?
We've been here, Paul, 21 wonderful years.
21 wonderful years.
Yes.
All right, I love that. So did you originally start in this location? Have you been here the whole time?
Yep, this is the first American Flooring. I started most of them, so about 21 years ago, and again, this was the first one, so yeah.
In your business, it's family owned.
Yes.
And a lot of it's family operated, correct?
Yep, I opened the store, I help run the store. Of course, I have a manager that helps me, and then my son works for me. So yeah, we're definitely family and veteran owned.
I love it.
Yeah.
And veteran, what branch?
I was in the 82nd Airborne Division,
Nice.
which is the Army.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you were jumping and parachuting.
I jumped from airplanes before I became a carpet guy. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Doug, you've been in business 21 years. What sets you aside? Because there's a lot of flooring companies out there. What sets you aside, and why do people continue to walk through your door and get service from you?
I appreciate it. And I'm sure, like you know, Paul, life is nothing but service, and it's nothing but helping one another. It's nothing but relationships. So, to me, what you do when you're in business is establishing strong relationships. Of course, being kind and doing the service work that you have to do. Just building a rapport, building a trust between you and the customer. So I think that's the biggest thing.
So while we were here setting up, I actually had the opportunity to witness a couple, 2, 3 customers walking in the door.
Yes.
And you were actually talking with a customer, and she was sharing a simple concern.
Sure.
But you took care of that problem with her, and the coolest thing about that, when she left, she had a smile on her face. She was satisfied. In fact, you guys actually hugged. I mean, literally hugged.
Yeah.
And said, "Have a great day. We'll see you later."
Absolutely.
That doesn't happen in all the flooring companies out there, does it?
I hope everybody's hugging. Maybe not necessarily this very moment in time, but there's somebody that I went to high school with. Her name's Lisa. Great lady. But I think for the most part, when somebody has a concern, Paul, is they just want to be listened to, right? They want you to listen, and then what you can do, and I told her this, and I'm sure you heard me, is that I can learn nothing from the good stuff in my life. Nothing. I can learn from the bad stuff and stuff that may not go as well as it should. So that's where you make changes, to be a better company.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your business a little bit. What type of products do you offer? And with the products, walk us through with a typical transaction. How do you provide the quality service?
I appreciate it. So customers normally do one of two things, Paul. They'll either call us on the phone, and we'll come out and do a free measurement for them. That way we can get the measurement back in from your home and give you an exact cost when you come into the store. Or you come in, look at the product, and then we send somebody out to measure for you. And the measurement's free. It doesn't cost you anything to get a price.
Perfect.
So that's kind of how we do it, and that's kind of what customers do, one of those two ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then as far as being in business for the 21 years, a ton of knowledge, ton of experience. So if somebody comes in and has questions, you're going to be able to sit down with them and kind of guide them through that process. I mean, you have thousands of samples here in the store.
Yes.
And you're going to be able to walk them through that and take care of them.
Absolutely. I've been doing this 33 years. Like you've been selling real estate for many years, right? When you do something every single day, you just know how to do it. So there's very few things that come up that we can't overcome or understand or get by or get through. So not many new things happen, after 33 years.
That's awesome.
So,
Doug, here's a question I have for you. With myself being in real estate now since 2005, even though it's not my own company per se, I really am an entrepreneur.
absolutely.
You're an entrepreneur.
Yes.
What I'm seeing out there is a lot of young people. They're not having any mentorship or anybody to go to for guidance.
Sure.
What simple advice would you give young people today if they were sitting at home contemplating starting a business and becoming an entrepreneur?
The very first thing that I would do, Paul, is ask the person, are you in love with what you want to do? Because there's times that you don't make money at this. So you got to love it or you just won't do it. If it's all about the money, you're probably not going to enjoy yourself. It has to be about the love of what you're doing. And I'll challenge anybody, Paul, including you, that if anybody has any questions about how I did this and what my thinking was and what my processes are, I'd be happy to share those things with people, because when you become somewhat successful, I guess, you want other people to be successful. So you want to share that information. Right?
That's awesome. So I would encourage you guys, especially young people, if you're thinking about starting a business, get a hold of Doug. Take him out for a cup of coffee, sit down, pick his brain, and make him buy the coffee, of course, right?
I'll buy the coffee.
And then pick his brain and
Absolutely.
get some advice. So,
Free advice.
Doug, one more thing we talked about before we started this little interview. We wanted to offer a little promo, a little special for anybody that watches this video and comes into the store and acknowledges that they saw this video.
Sure.
What would you like to offer to the public?
I appreciate the question. It's always nice to offer something to get people in so that they can save money and then see the service and the quality of work that we do. Our installers are impeccable. So for anybody that sees this video, two things. One is whatever sale we're running, I'm going to give you that sale as well as an additional 10% off any other floor covering in the store. So you'll get the benefit of not just the sale, but an extra sale from me.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
So come on in, see Doug at American Flooring in Holt, take advantage of his sale plus an additional 10%. All right. So Doug, I really appreciate you letting us come in and talk to you this morning. It's awesome. And just to share with everybody, Doug is the person I personally go to for my floor covering. So Doug has helped me out numerous times bringing in flooring and installing it and get it taken care of. And I would not be here today if I did not believe in Doug or his company. So come on down, check out American Flooring in Holt, ask for Doug, and he'll get you taken care of.
Thanks, Paul.